Don't you remind
Hey
me of?
everybody, and- Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kayla J's Gospel Hour right here on WURD 96.1 FM, 900 AM, streaming live at wordradio.com. Listen, folks, you know I love to bring you good people, good conversationalists, and I love to let you know what is going down in these streets because the pandemic is over. Well, it's not over, but it's ending. And some of you are ready to get out and get ready to do some things. And I'm really excited to bring this couple to the Gospel Hour stage. Please help me welcome Mr. and Mrs. Manley, Roy and Kim. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello,
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 how are
hello.
you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm so happy to have you all here. I couldn't wait. But before we get started, though, as I was mentioning in the introduction, the pandemic is coming to a close. It's coming to an end, that the government says. And on a scale from 1 to 10, got to do a wellness check with you. How are you?
We're doing
Yes,
good. We're
we doing
doing good.
well.
We're doing good. We're thankful that we have maintained through the pandemic,
Yes.
and God has been faithful to us throughout it all.
That's amazing. That's good. So tell us a little bit about you all ministry.
Well, basically, we do a marriage ministry called Let's Talk Marriage with the Manleys. We've been married for over 28 years, so it'd be 29 in about a little over another week or so. So thank God for that. And we have two boys, but we've been doing a marriage ministry called Let's Talk Marriage with the Manleys for over a year now. But actually, we've been doing some type of marriage ministry probably since the beginning of our marriage. We've always been kind of doing ministering to couples. And so within the last year, we put something together by the grace of God uh, within ourselves called Let's Talk Marriage with the Manleys. That's something we do every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live. And so it's definitely been a blessing. And it's amazing that it came out of through the pandemic, I
Yeah.
would say. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we're there every Thursday at 8 p.m. and we talk all things marriage.
Yes.
We've had some experiences in our relationship that we encountered some breakdowns and some things like that. And so we talk about everything from communication to intimacy, everything that covers a marriage financially, everything that marriages are dealing with. And specifically, I think as my husband said, we started it in the pandemic because we knew a lot of couples were having to be at home with each other, which was different and new. And there was a lot of challenges that people were facing being at home and trying to maintain a happy, healthy relationship. And so that's how Let's Talk Marriage with the Manleys was born a year ago on Facebook Live.
Yeah. And
Oh, wow.
also, I wanted to say that we also gear towards the singles too. So, because, so our whole thrust is to really help individuals learn how to cultivate relationships and learn the importance of relationships, whether you're married or single. And so we also address things to singles as well.
Oh, that's great. Is that a whole nother talk or is that included in your Thursday nights?
It's generally included in the Thursday nights because we always have, okay, singles, we're talking to you too. And so here's what you need, so we always try to mix it together and try to do some things like that. And so, yeah.
Oh, man. Let folks again know Thursday nights at what time again?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's
Eastern Standard
important.
Time, Facebook Live.
Yes. And what's your Facebook page?
My page is Kim Manley. And then my husband's is Roy M. Manley II. But if they find mine, we generally share it to his page and so they can see it on his as well. And then also on my YouTube channel at Dr. Kimberly Manley, they can find everything on our YouTube channel.
Awesome. Miss Kim, we know that, well, I know because I saw the flyer. There's a master class coming up. Share with us just a little bit about that.
Yes, I'm super excited about this mini class I'm going to be doing. It's entitled His Heart, Your Hand. And I'm going to be taking 2 days to kind of pour into some ladies. And you don't have to be married. You could be married, engaged, seriously dating, or you're just single. You want to know how to get the heart of a man. I'm going to share in this just some tips and some tools of how to capture the heart of a man. During a difficult time in our relationship, I realized that I was holding my husband's hand and not his heart. that I was holding his place of his protection, his provision, and his strength, but I wasn't holding his heart. And the heart is the vulnerable place of a man, and it gets a place. It's a place where the man feels comfortable and secure enough with you to share where he is, what's going on with him, share his heart. And so I'm sharing some tips out of my book, Delilah's Bed: The 6 Secrets to a Man's Heart, on how to do that. How do you get a man's heart? And most of the time, what we don't understand is, for women, we men relate to us out of their head so much longer than they do out of their heart. And so helping a man get to that place where you're actually holding and you're cultivating and holding his heart and being very gentle with caring for him, and that always causes a residual to come back to you. What you sow in, you always get back. And so I'm going to teach ladies absolutely how to get the heart of their man, and not drop it in moments of heated conversation and heated anger, and knowing how to cultivate him so that the emotion of the relationship is healthy and strong, and he knows that there's a safe place with you.
You said a whole lot there that is just like, wow, gotta digest. First of all, the name of your book, Delilah's Bed, because I never even would have thought that you could get tips and tools from Delilah. We don't do that in the church. We don't be the Delilah. But so that took me for a minute right there. It's just like, whoo, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
How can people be a part? Is this an in-person thing? Is it a virtual thing?
It's going to be virtual, Kayla. They can find it by going to my website at www.theelitewife.com, and they can register there. And so, yeah, it's going to be online, virtually. It's going to be through a Zoom platform. It's going to be a lot of other ladies. Right now, we're expecting to have at least 25, 30 ladies that have already said that they're interested in joining the class. And so it's going to be a fun opportunity. They're going to get handouts, and they're going to get work materials, because you're going to leave from these sessions having had some workable things that you can begin to put in place, whether you're married, you're engaged, seriously dating, or want to get married one of these days. And so these things are going to be very helpful for you either way.
Is there a cost attached?
It is a cost attached. It's only $97 for the 2 days, right? We spent $100 in a couple of hours on nails and hair, right? And so this is an investment into your marriage. It's an investment into who you are. It's an investment into a future relationship. And there's no price really you can put on that. And what I'm going to give you is you're going to walk away with having some things that will absolutely change your life. You're looking at the representation of me learning how to capture his heart, so much so that I know that my husband feels safe and comfortable to talk to me. So I'm going to pour into you 28 years of information in 2 days. So $97 is a real steal and an investment.
That is a still an investment. Remind us of the exact dates again.
The exact dates are June the 21st and June the 22nd. Now, the beauty of this is it's a day after my anniversary. So
Ooh,
I'm coming ready to pour
coming
in.
on a high.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
So yeah, 7 p.m. sharp. We'll be doing it on June the 21st, June 22nd at 7 p.m.
And how do they pay to register? Is that all online? Once they go online, they pay registration right there.
Yeah, it's all online. So once they go to my website, they'll see everything there. Once they register, they will get their PDF documents, and they'll be ready for class. And then they'll get their link to the actual class time a day before the session begins. So yes.
All right, I gotta ask you this question as well before I switch things back over to your husband. What made you want to do a master class for wives, though?
Well, I believe that there are a lot of wives. Well, let me say it this way.
Well, for women.
For women, when I was out there and I was going through some things in my life, I wish I had some ladies that I could have just talked to that could really relate. I had a lady that talked to me. She was a good friend. She understood. She's one of my best friends. But I needed somebody who could really relate to what I was actually experiencing. I believe that there are lots of women who are silently hurting in relationships, who are crying in relationships, and who are suffering silently. specifically in the church. We suffer and don't tell what's really going on in a marriage, in relationships until it has fallen out. And once it has fallen out, then we go for help. I'm the kind of person, and from my background, I'm a psychotherapist, and so I do a lot of mental health work. One of the things I always say is don't go to marriage counseling to get fixed by the counselor. You go to marriage counseling as a mechanism of maintenance for what you already are doing good, to just survey what I need to do better to make it better. If you go to a marriage counselor when you're already broken and you're already at the door of the big D word, divorce, then there's not much that the counselor can do because you've already made your decision. And so it's just like with anything else. I wanted to provide something for women that they can have as a way of, let me just do a self-check on me. Let me take my eyes off of him for a minute and find out, what am I doing that can help make myself a better wife, to being from a good wife to a well wife, that I can really hold the heart of my husband and get what I desire out of the relationship and out of him. So that's the reason why I decided to do this. And I wanted to do it for women because I believe that, we are a sister's keeper, and sisterhood is powerful. And if I can help you, sis, to get to a place that you want to be in your marriage, then that's worth it all that I poured into you. Some things that I know can help you because those things were poured into me.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Mr. Roy, I'm gonna put you on the spot. She's doing something for the women. When can we expect something for the men?
That's right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put something together for the men as well. Because like she said, all the things that she has learned and she's implemented definitely work, and I'm the proof of it. I'm not saying it because she's right here with me. Those things actually work. I mean, I'm a believer, so she definitely has my heart.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's great. That's great. Besides the master class, and your Thursday night lives, is there anything else people can look forward to from your ministry?
Yeah, we just recently started putting together a program entitled Live Out the Vows. It's a couples coaching program for premarital, they want to be married, they want to get married, as well as it will probably extend in, well, not probably, it's going to extend into other couples who just want to do some marital maintenance and stay on top of marriage, or maybe they've hit a tough place and they want to learn how to come out of it. And so, Live Out the Vows couples coaching is something that we've put together that we'll be working on, and people can actually join up to that right now. We've already got about 2 or 3 couples that we've already helped and we're working with now that are getting ready to get married. And so we're helping them just to get ready for all that, they will encounter as they go into marriage. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. We'll probably, I want you to keep an eye on some new books that will be coming out. I'm going to be doing a workbook that goes along with Delilah's Bed. And those are things that we'll be pushing out through the marriage ministry, because it all kind of goes in line with what we've talked about in terms of just what we experience in terms of infidelity and breakdown in our relationship. And so all of that kind of comes together. So they can expect to see a lot more things coming from us. We're just getting started with we're just scratching the surface of things. But we're super excited about what's going to happen.
Yeah, we even have T-shirts made. Paraphernalia.
Yeah, so they can find some of that on our website as well. We got some new things coming out in terms of shirt and Live Out the Vows clothing apparel. So we got some things coming out, yeah.
And he mentioned your website. So what is your website? How can people connect with you all?
Yeah, the website is the same. It's www.theelitewife.com. If they go there, they can find everything now. We're going to be branching out into another additional website a little bit later. Right now, that's the main website. They can find everything that they need to get from us right there.
Awesome. Any last words for either one of you?
Well, I wanted to you mentioned about Delilah's Bed in the book, and I wanted to say this. It is one of the it is one of those books, and you're right. The church doesn't teach on Delilah in the good light. She's not that lady that we even consult. But when the Lord began to talk to me about Delilah and Samson, he said to me very clearly, her motives were wrong, but her method was right. Right? Her motives was wrong, but her method to get to the heart of Samson, that got to his power, is what was right. And so he pulled some things out of her story that allowed me to come to a place of saying, if I can get to his heart with the right motive, then I have the methods that I put together. It'll be a beautiful story in the end.
Wow. And can people buy that book on your website as well?
Absolutely, it's on my website as well. They can do that as well. And so, Kayla, also I'm doing one-on-one sessions with wives. If they just say, "Hey, I just want to talk to you one-on-one. I don't want to be in a group. I just need to talk to you one-on-one." I do offer one-on-one sessions, and it's a time where we can do it, what we call breakthrough sessions. And I spend an hour of time with ladies just to talk to them and kind of go through what's going on and try to see if I can help them through some of the things that they're going through.
That's amazing. Y'all are on the move. If you are married and you was like, listen, this pandemic was rocky, it was rough, girl. These are the people you need to contact. You need to call, you need to get these books, you need to get your one-on-one session, all of that good stuff. You need to sign up for this master class because y'all are doing amazing things. I certainly want to thank you both for joining me today on Kayla J's Gospel Hour.
Thank you for having us,
Yes,
Kayla. Thank
you
you
so much.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, folks, there you have it. They have so much material out. Make sure you go to the website, sign up for the masterclass, register, buy the books, sign up for one-on-ones, whatever you need. I guarantee you, they probably got it for you. It's time to get back to the music right here on Kayla J's Gospel Hour.